So there's a major shift that's happening in the developer community. You could be a software developer. You can be a software engineer, somebody that knows, you know how to build, you know how to build front end, back end. You could be a full stack. But in the blockchain arena, there's a shift happening. So there's two things that I want to talk to you guys about today. First, my name is Arnold, certified smart contract auditor, been in technology for over 30 years, worked in Silicon Valley, was at PayPal for like 7 years, was an excellent job, loved that, had a beautiful career in technology. Then I got into blockchain because when I was at PayPal, we launched PYUSD when I was at the company, right? And so I knew that blockchain was going to be an incredible opportunity, right? And so, you know, those of us who are in tech, when we see that tech is moving to another area or it's moving to the next level, those of us in tech, the first thing we do is we go get our skill sets. Well, right now in blockchain, the same thing happened when mainframes with the client server, when everything with the cloud computing, the same thing is happening with blockchain. We had the Genius Act, right? I'm looking at two articles right now, and BNY, which is the largest custodial bank in the United States, took the first major step. So they have $58 trillion in assets under custody. All right, so I want you to think about that for a second. 58 trillion. So the step that they took a few days ago is they gave the ability to offer individual institutional clients the ability to settle bank deposits on the blockchain. I want you to think about that. I'm going to say it again. They have taken the first major step by offering tokenization to institutional clients the ability to settle bank deposits on the blockchain. That's huge. Huge. And then if you look at what Lloyd's did, Lloyd's, and this is what I got from payments, Lloyd's looks into tokenization to improve the home buying process. And they have 23 million in clients, 23 million clients. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is if you're a developer, those skills, those traditional skills need to be upgraded. You cannot understand the magnitude of real world assets being tokenized on the blockchain. From real estate, which is going to go to trillions of dollars, right? To stocks, to bonds, all these major industries. So if you know blockchain development, smart contract auditing, and if you understand how that works, right? And you get your skill sets, then if you look over the next 5 to 10 years, as everything is moving to the blockchain and the institutions getting into the blockchain, you could learn to pivot. And that's how you learn to get the skill sets. I built a school community where I teach blockchain fundamentals, advanced. I teach Solidity, which is the Ethereum virtual machine or the Ethereum blockchain, smart contract auditing, and also blockchain architecture. Plus, I have 30 of the biggest blockchain projects and that you put into your portfolio, because that's the whole point. You're a developer who's been developing in these traditional sort of industries and languages, and now you need to pivot. You could have been in an industry for a number of years, right? But you need a clear roadmap. You need a portfolio of real skills that the industry is going to need for this space. And they're going to need them. There are projects and industries that will be disrupted by blockchain. Decentralization in healthcare, supply chain, health tracker application that tracks vaccines and prescription drugs. And I also built an insurance platform, many other applications. But what I'm trying to tell you is that the next thing we're going to see is real world applications being built on blockchain. That's what you need to have in your portfolio. I put down below a guide, a career guide, the top 5 things you need to know. So if you're a developer and you need to transfer to this new industry, that guide is for you. It's a 27-page guide. Drop in below, get the information, do your research on this industry, and you will see. JP Morgan Chase is moving to the blockchain. All your major companies are moving to the blockchain. Stablecoin legislation is there, right? A lot of your financial instruments, most of them, all of them according to BlackRock, are going to go to the blockchain. All financial instruments, right? So if you're a developer, you're in tech, you want something, a career that's going to go like that, got to look into blockchain. Blockchain is going to be the place to be. Blockchain and artificial intelligence. And I also do in my training, we build our applications with the artificial intelligence tech stack, right? For the front end, you're going to use a couple of this. So there's 4 levels that you want to look at. That first level is going to be something like a base 44, right? As your LLM. That second level is going to be lovable.dev. Then you also want to look at Replit, Bolt.new, and the like. Then you're going to do that third level is going to be Cursor and Windsurf. All right. The fourth level, I'm talking about Claude Code, using that directly as AI agents in your coding development local on your laptop. So what we're doing is we're taking artificial intelligence, building out our front-end tech stacks, connecting blockchain applications, but we're building real-world applications. You need to have that skill set. This is the 4th industrial revolution. You have to have that skill set. So go down below, first subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and go down below and get the information now. You don't have time to waste. This is January the 14th. All right, go ahead and get the information below.